Hello, my name is Chris, and today I'll be reviewing the BMW X4 2017. I've been wanting to review this vehicle for a long time, and I hope you'll enjoy it and find it useful and interesting. Undernoted in reviews, I like the way those diagonal support bars, you can see them through the grille in front of the radiator. I find it makes it look more sporty. This model is obviously very good looking. The M40i comes with, get this, staggered 20-inch wheels with 275s in the back. It's redonkulous. This sporty porker weighs in at an eye-watering 1,921 kilograms, which is way over 4,000 pounds. Though if I didn't tell you, you'd never be able to guess that driving. The interior has low wind and road noise, and as you can see, it is very roomy back there. You can carry almost anything. The map pockets on these doors are huge, and the quality is pretty good on this interior. Plenty of room for me. I'm 5'9". Rear space is pretty good. I would say that the vents are cool, the heated seats are cool, but the lack of a charging port is not cool. Once again, we have ginormous map pocket doors. You can fit like a 2 liter of Coke. Haptics are very good, and the Harman Kardon sound system plays very well. This one is 600 watts, a little bit more than the others. Lots of space in front, though my right knee was banging into the center console. The seats are very comfortable, adjustable million ways. BMW make great seats. Leather quality is not quite up to par. iDrive is either you don't mind or you hate it, and the passenger's side of the dash is not very attractive. This 3-liter inline miracle of BMW makes 355 horsepower and 343 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 12.8 in the city, 9.5 on the highway, and that's for all-wheel drive. As with most BMWs, this one shines on the road. Let's listen to my thoughts. Hello car lovers! Driving the 2017 BMW X4. This is the M40i model with a few options. As is, this vehicle is probably with taxes and preparation about $80,000. Things that stand out for me. Well, the exterior styling is very nice. The drive is much closer to what we think of as BMW sports sedan rather than BMW SUV. And this car is kind of like a niche space. What is it? Is it a Mini X6, or is it a car for somebody who's driven BMW sedans before but is not quite willing to go up to the boring SUV ride that all SUVs offer? It kind of does both. It is a Mini X6, but it's also a bridge to the SUV. The interior is very practical for the coupe-ish-like dimensions of this crossover vehicle, if you want. You can carry a bicycle in back easily. Very convenient too that the seats split 40-20-40. I mean, if you're going skiing and you're 4 people, you can drop 4 pairs of skis back there and 4 people and there's no problem. A lot of other vehicles don't offer that. It's often a 60-40 split. The interior quality, I think this is this vehicle's weak points. The leather over time, this Dakota leather, is becoming more and more like the leatherette on its German competitors. And the German competitors, their leather is all excessively better than this Dakota. Now, I know now there's the individual line for certain BMW products which offers a much higher end leather, and of course it's much more expensive. But nevertheless, on the inside, not because it's gotten worse, but because the competition is always getting better, this is beginning to feel like a laggard on the inside. It's undeniable. It's still well built. It's still solidity. The steering wheel is awesome. The haptics are amazing when you touch the dials, the knobs, the door pulls. Everything is very good. But I will propose to you that the $60,000 Audi A4 that I drove a season ago The new 2017 A4 is in another world. The Mercedes C-Class is in another world, and they cost substantially less. So I think in 2017, this interior is now a laggard. Still very good, but in last place for its German rivals. Having said that, this vehicle drives much more like a car. I cannot get over the handling. I cannot get over how high we are off the ground, yet how tight this vehicle handles. It almost defies the laws of physics. Ross made the very good remark that he felt somehow this engine feels a little snappier than the 400 some odd horsepower 650 that we drove last week. And he's right. I don't know if it's the gearing, that the gearing on that other car, the gears were very long, but on this car, like, I'm going to put in sport mode right now, and let's just show you what we're talking about. I'm going to gun it right now. Jeez, it pulls. And that transmission is just going at it. And I'm taking these curves pretty fast. And let me tell you, there's no screeching from the tires. It feels very connected, the steering. Really great in sport mode. The drive modes are fun. In comfort mode, it drives very well. There's things about sport mode that I like. I'm going to put up the sport mode right now. That's a problem. It just went up a gear. From a transmission point of view, it's not economical at all. It really sucks. Though it does have neat backfire. I'm going to do a kickdown right now. Well, you really hear it. And then when you get off, you hear it burble. The burbles in back. I'm not sure if that's coming on camera very good. It really sounds good. It's loud. And then I go back to comfort, and everything's muted again. And I would like to have some. Also, another thing, when you're in sport, the steering is pleasingly stiff. It's pleasingly tight for people who like sports car driving. So I think the next step for BMW is to be able to mix and match the modes. There is no other vehicle like it, I think, in offered by its competitors. It literally stands alone. Now, the X6 does have a rival at Mercedes, but the X4 really doesn't. I mean, no one does it like this. And the convenience of being able to put a bicycle back there and never having to borrow anyone's SUV to transport things, yet it doesn't drive like an SUV. It drives much more like a sedan. So that's the review.